Welcome, everyone, to YouSound Relaxation. Today, we're diving deep into something incredible, the healing power of solfeggio frequencies. You might have heard of them as ancient frequencies linked to everything from reducing stress to enhancing mental clarity. But recently, some exciting research has taken this ancient practice to a whole new level. Dr. Andrew Newberg's study in the Journal of Alternative and Complementary Medicine reveals that there might be real, scientifically backed benefits to listening to specific frequencies, like those in the solfeggio scale. Could this sound therapy really change the way we heal and connect? So what exactly are solfeggio frequencies? These are specific tones, each with unique vibrations, that some believe can help with mental, physical, and even emotional healing. The solfeggio scale includes powerful frequencies like 528 Hz, often called the DNA repair frequency, and 396 Hz, linked to liberating us from fear and guilt. These tones are more than just sound. They're vibrations, and as we know from physics, vibrations can interact with the cells in our body. Let's start with a quick overview of Dr. Andrew Newberg's work. Dr. Newberg is known for his research on neurotheology, a field that explores the connection between spirituality and the brain. He's fascinated by how different practices, like meditation and certain sounds, affect our mind and body. His studies have shown that spiritual practices can literally change brain function, and that includes sound therapy. In his paper, Dr. Newberg explains how sound frequencies can alter our brain waves, affecting both the sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous systems, which are responsible for things like stress and relaxation. But how does this work with solfeggio frequencies specifically? Research shows that different frequencies have distinct effects on our mind and body. Let's look at a few powerful frequencies and what studies say about them. First up, 528 Hz, the so-called miracle frequency. This frequency is fascinating, especially when we look at studies like the one by Dr. Rein. In his research, Rein found that DNA actually responded positively to sound frequencies, especially 528 Hz, which showed signs of promoting DNA repair. That's why it's often called the DNA repair frequency. Rein's study suggests that the vibrations from this frequency might help cells repair and rejuvenate, potentially supporting overall health. Some people even report feeling an emotional lift when listening to 528 Hz, as if it's gently clearing away mental clutter and refreshing the mind. Now, let's talk about 396 Hz, the frequency of liberation from fear and guilt. While the research here is still emerging, preliminary studies suggest that listening to 396 Hz can help calm the mind and body, almost like a natural anti-anxiety treatment. The frequency seems to interact with brain waves, helping to lower stress and promote relaxation. Think of it as a reset button for your nervous system. And, for those of us who tend to carry a lot of stress, this can be incredibly powerful. Lowering stress doesn't just feel good, it's also good for our overall health. Chronic stress is linked to all kinds of health problems, so anything that naturally helps to relieve stress could be a game changer. Then there's 741 Hz, which is associated with detoxification and clearing out emotional or physical toxins. Some practitioners believe this frequency helps to cleanse our body and mind. Researchers at Stanford University have explored the effects of sound frequencies on mental health and found that certain tones, including ones close to 741 Hz, can promote feelings of clarity and focus. This isn't detox in the traditional sense. It's more about mental clarity and the potential to help our body manage stress. So, if you're looking for a fresh start or just want to clear out mental clutter, 741 Hz might be the frequency for you. Moving on, 639 Hz is another powerful frequency on the solfeggio scale, often linked to connecting with others and creating harmonious relationships. In a world where relationships are essential to mental well-being, 639 Hz might help bring us closer to friends and loved ones. Some preliminary studies, like those from the Kyoto University on sound therapy, suggest that certain frequencies can encourage the production of oxytocin, a hormone that promotes bonding and trust. Imagine listening to this frequency before a conversation or while meditating on a relationship. It could encourage empathy and understanding, helping us to connect on a deeper level. Another intriguing frequency is 963 Hz, known as the frequency of divine connection and spiritual awakening. When Dr. Newberg talks about neurotheology, he's exploring how sound can enhance spirituality. Frequencies like 963 Hz can encourage our brains to enter a more relaxed, open state, potentially making us more receptive to spiritual experiences. Listening to 963 Hz may even help us feel connected to something greater than ourselves, which has been shown to improve mental health and reduce anxiety. It's about opening the mind and experiencing a profound sense of peace and unity. So, we have all these different frequencies, each with unique potential benefits. But what's the mechanism behind all of this? Why do certain sounds make us feel different? Researchers believe that it all comes down to the way these frequencies interact with our brain waves. When we listen to these tones, our brain waves begin to synchronize with the frequency, a process known as brainwave entrainment. Brainwave entrainment can induce states of relaxation, focus, and even creativity, depending on the frequency. For example, lower frequencies like 396 Hz tend to promote calmness and relaxation, while higher frequencies like 963 Hz might enhance mental clarity and openness. This process has been studied extensively, with researchers showing that sound frequencies can change our alpha, beta, delta, and theta brain waves. Each type of brain wave corresponds to a different mental state. So, by choosing a frequency to listen to, you're essentially tuning your brain to a specific state of mind. But how can you use this information practically? Try listening to solfeggio frequencies during different times of the day. In the morning, start with 528 Hz to feel refreshed and mentally clear. If you're feeling stressed or anxious, try 396 Hz for a calming effect. And at night, 963 Hz could be perfect for unwinding and reconnecting with yourself on a deeper level. If you're curious about using solfeggio frequencies in your daily routine, there are tons of resources available, from YouTube playlists to apps. Just remember, sound healing doesn't replace medical treatment, but it can be an amazing supplement to support your well-being. And with more research emerging in journals like the Journal of Alternative and Complementary Medicine, it's exciting to think about where this field might go next. Perhaps in the future, we'll have even more scientific insights into how these frequencies can support our mental, physical, and emotional health. To wrap up, solfeggio frequencies are fascinating tools that bridge the gap between ancient wisdom and modern science. Whether you're looking to reduce stress, promote cellular health, or enhance your sense of connection, there's likely a solfeggio frequency that resonates with you. And with each new study, we're getting closer to understanding the true potential of these ancient sounds.